Tomorrow is my last first day of college and potentially my last first day of school ever. I think it's just so crazy that I'm sitting down to make this video now. Time has really gone by really fast, and I feel like I've gone through so many different things and so many different experiences. This can help anybody, really. This is for anybody, but I'm making this video for me to look back on and say, oh my gosh, like, wow, Danny, I'm so happy you made this video because it's gonna be fun to look at later. So, if you don't know me already, my name is Danny, and I'm about to be a senior at Arizona State University. Let's dive into today's video. Let's go all the way back to my freshman year. My freshman year was very, very, very eventful. I will say, coming into college, I honestly had no idea. I did not know anybody. I am originally from Minnesota, so moving from Minnesota to Arizona across the country was a really big decision, really big deal. And the reason why I did that was because I did gymnastics, and I wanted to do college gymnastics for my 4 years. I know Arizona State isn't known for having, top 4.0 GPAs, but I was so happy I got in, and I love it. Looking back, I had a really set plan on what I wanted to do. I wanted to do gymnastics for 4 years, and I wanted to graduate with nursing. But also, I remember being so extremely scared moving in to my dorm for the first time, meeting my roommate for the first time. I did not know who I was rooming with. It was a random roommate and a random select person, and he wasn't even part of my major. The way that our dorms worked was like every floor had their had their specific major, and ours was like community health and nursing, and he was like journalism. So, and also a guy. There was no other guys on my floor. It was literally just me. So I was like, oh my God, cool. I remember having no friends, having nobody to talk to because I knew no one. Gymnastics, I think, was for my freshman and sophomore year, gymnastics was such a big part of my life. It was probably one of the hardest times physically for me, but the most rewarding times of my life also. Having a really big team and training with so many guys and having so much support behind you is the best feeling ever. And I was able to compete in so many different states, which is so crazy. And I ended up being a national champion on floor, which is also really crazy. I competed U-Chinga double full. I just have done so many great things in gymnastics, and looking back, it's so fun. And that did not all happen freshman year. That was like more sophomore year. Even though I didn't know people really within my major or within my dorm, I had so many guys on my team that I immediately got to get to know and like become friends with. So that kind of like leveled everything out for me. It's like, okay, I get to have school friends, and kind of there's no rush to make school friends. And then I have my gym friends that I feel are even stronger because I see them every single day. Everything's piling on, and you're kind of just sorting it through. Like that was me freshman year. I came into college feeling very cocky, feeling very like, oh, I'm better than everybody else, because I had a college credit that took me out of doing the basic math and putting me up a level, I guess, into probability and statistics. And whenever I told somebody, oh, I'm doing probability and statistics, like, so sorry, the people that were in the class with me were like on my same level. And I felt so good because I was never that type of person in high school. Like, I never was ahead. I never took AP classes. I never took anything like that. So being able to say, oh, I'm doing that in college now, right off the bat, I was like, oh, I'm ahead of you. And that was very ugly. So if you're doing that and you think that that's cute, don't do that, because at the end of the day, it does not matter. Sophomore year, a sophomore year was more of like a crazy vibe. I was doing naughty things that I should not have been doing. I was more of being reckless, sexually. Like, I don't regret anything that I've done my sophomore year, but I wish I could look at myself and be like, well, Danny, this is what's gonna happen. So if you're ready for that, then go ahead and do it. But if you're not, don't do it. Like, that's what I would tell myself. Is some of your best friends will be your worst enemies. I know that's really scary to say, but your freshman year friends will not be your senior year friends. Like, you will go through friends and you will move through friendships, and yes, enjoy the moments that you have and enjoy those friendships, but I would not bank on them being like, oh, these are going to be my friends for the rest of my life, because they're really not. Some of them will be, and that will come in time. That will come in time. Some of them will not. You'll just end up being acquaintances, and that's due to different major choices, different choices in life. Like, they're going to want to do different things than you, and you're going to want to do different things. So you kind of just drift apart, but there's no hate. It's just you guys are acquaintances, and that's all. But there are some times when there's a lot of drama, and I certainly went through my share of drama. My sophomore year was, I think, when I really learned how different people are and the values that people have, and how people can treat you very, very mean and manipulate you. I finally learned that not everybody is nice. Like, not everybody has your best interest. And people will do things to you to either get something out of you or hurt you, and you will have no idea. Then, junior year, I got into my very first relationship. I'm not in that relationship anymore, and I am currently going through my own breakup. Junior year was, I think, filled with love, because I'm not really talking about my class experiences, because there's nothing much to that. Like, yes, college classes are hard, but you can work through them. And if you try hard, you'll do well. Like, that's really how it is. And your professors, some professors, care a lot about you, and they'll help you succeed. But it's the people that you meet during these times. And one class that I always think about, and it was just the hardest class in my life, was microbiology. And I was struggling really, really hard. The professor, in my opinion, was not that good. And I just hated it. It was the worst class ever. I was ending the semester with almost a C, and like at that time I wanted to do nursing, and I needed to pass my entrance exam, and to get in, some of the requirements is you had to have above like a 3.5 GPA or something like that. And I was like, if I get a C, my GPA is dropping down. And I was like, okay, I cannot be having that. And at this time, my ex came into my life, and I still think that the reason why I passed that class was because of him, because I was just such in a rut at that time, and having something to kind of lift my spirits and give me power on my last exam of that class really pushed me to get pass with over a C. And since then, like the whole junior year, I retired from gymnastics. I went to Peru over the summer. I had a boyfriend for a year and a half. Honestly, my whole junior year was my first love experience. I just think that that's it. And I'm currently dealing with the breakup. As I said, shut the fuck up. Why am I keep saying that? And I have done very well in college. I actually have been on the dean's list in every single term except for one. Also, it's like if you don't have good grades in high school and you get into college, you can have amazing grades in college, because I was failing so hard freshman year in high school, and now I'm doing really, really well, and I have a really nice GPA, and I'm excited to start senior year. But the fear of having your GPA dropping is like always a thing, and I don't think it'll ever go away, and that will continue to happen for my senior year, even though it's my senior year, and if I don't do well, nothing's really gonna happen. But I'm not that type of person to like fail, so that's not happening. I have no idea what's ahead of me. I have no idea. In high school, I had a very good idea what was ahead of me, but after freshman year, or even before freshman year, I had no idea what was ahead of me. So coming into my last year of college, I hope that I look back at this video and say, I have no idea what I'm gonna say. See, that you have no idea. I can't wish anything. I can't think about anything because there are so many possibilities in college and so many possibilities in the world. And obviously I have dreams and I have goals and I have things that I want to happen to me now, but that's not obviously gonna happen. So, and you know, I'm such a different person and I'm happy that I am, because that means there's growth there. That means that there was something meaningful there. Oh, I also turned 21. That was a really big thing. I posted a video about that. College is a really cool and traumatizing experience, but everything that I've been through has been worth it. Again, everything in college teaches you something. Everything in college teaches you something. So let's look ahead. And I know I just said to not do this, but let's look ahead and talk about what I have planned for my senior year. I'm going to take 16 credits, I think. I'm going to have an internship this year. And this is what's scary to me, is I don't know what my internship is. I talked to a woman at my school about setting me up with one. But I need an internship with my degree or else I can't graduate. And as good as your grades are, if you don't have the internship credit, then you can't graduate. She told me that she's going to set me up with one. And so I'm like, okay. So I have not been looking for one. And I'm really hoping that she has one, because I'm like, oh my God, if I don't do it, I can't graduate. That's the only thing I'm worried about. But with my classes, like, I'm fine with everything. And I just really want to make some genuine, memorable memories. Redundant. I will be sending amazing vibes to my future self, my future Danny. And I'm proud of you. If you're watching this, if you're about to go into your senior year of college, I'm proud of you for making it this far. And I'm really happy that you are here to enjoy this moment with me, because it's really special and not everybody gets to experience this. I don't really know how to end this video, to be honest. I'm not very good at this type of thing, I actually think. So it was really good to talk to all of you. It was really good to spend this moment with you, and I'm excited for what the future holds. I will talk to you guys later. XOXO. Bye.